Marti, in collection with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
As that guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
For the right side, the shot and the goal!
Good evening, soccer fans. You're looking live here in Houston, Texas for UPSL Premier League Soccer. It is match day. Tonight, coming from the Texas South Division, we have for you this evening the Houston Revision hosting TKP Eagles. Live here in Houston, Texas, brought to you by Vetter Media Sports. My name is John Reno, and welcome to one and all for tonight's matchup. Third match of the season for both clubs. Houston Revision on a 2-game win streak, and TKP Eagles on a 2-game losing streak. And we're about set to get underway here shortly here. Match time is set for 8 p.m. Eastern. And we take a look here at the starting lineups here for the Houston Revision. At number 1, it's Palemon Blancarte. Number 2, Ayobami Onafade. Number 4, John Kamengle. Number 5, Francois Elise. Number 6, Kashinda Wakwa. Number 11, Andrew Livingstone. Number 8, Sergio Serato. Number 13, Iluta Shabani. Number 16, Antoine Kamengli. Number 19, Winya Asi. And number 20, Jesus Ordonez. And the head coach, Christian Mercado. That's the Houston Revolution. And here is the starting lineup for the visitors, the TKP Eagles. Number 79, the goalkeeper, Alan Maradagra Diaz. Number 9, Mikael Aljufo. Number 11, Nathan Awana. Number 20, Abayomi Bakari. Number 7, Harmony Banyo. Number 8, Zachary Burns. Number 4, Ayman Dakdok Diahari. Number 15, Olamande Oleele. Number 5, Miguel Sabah. And number 6, Miguel Santa Maria. And number 14, Endokan Success. And my apologies to both teams for if I butchered any of those names. So, but those are the starting lineups for both clubs tonight here. Coming to you from Houston, Texas. It's 89 degrees here at match time. Should be sunny conditions now, clear conditions for the rest of the evening. So should be a good evening for soccer. Wind should not be a factor of a small gust up to 13 miles an hour here, and we'll get underway here shortly. And we would certainly be remiss if we didn't mention that all of our thoughts and prayers are with all those who have suffered during the path of the Hurricane Helene that went through the southern states here in the United States, and Florida and Georgia and Tennessee and the Carolinas. A lot of damage has been done and lives lost, and certainly our thoughts and prayers are with them this evening. It looks like we're about ready to get underway here as the teams are about to get ready to take the field. It'll be the home team, Houston Revision, in the white. And the TKP Eagles will be wearing the orange tops this evening. And the referees for tonight's matchup, we have the center ref will be Alexander Barrios Vicente. AR1 is Jan Nahira. AR2, Lauren Banya. And the fourth tonight is Samuel Duboku. Those are your referees for tonight's match. Right, the teams exchange pleasantries here. So the division, they had a decent season last season in the Texas South division, finishing at 4-4-2. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the Eagles. I think this is their first season in the Premier League, coming up from Division 1. And they're off to a bit of a rough start with 2 losses in 2 matches. And so we'll see if the Revision can continue their win streak, or if the Eagles can get off the schneid and pick up a win this evening. You see the teams in their respective huddles going through last-minute strategy here, and I'm sure getting a pep talk from their captains. All right, so it looks like the team's ready here. We'll just get this match underway for you. Looks like the visitors, the Eagles, will go ahead and kick off here for the first half. They will be going from left to right on your screen, and the home team, Houston Revision, going from right to left here to start this first 45 for you this evening. The referee checks his watch. And we are underway. So there's some early pressure here by Livingston. And foul's given. Foul. Quick call here on her for a whistle or here to begin the match. So ball is out here on the near touch here. So it'll be a throw in here for the Eagles. Sent down the line. Now flicked about at midfield. And here's some early pressure here for Houston as they take the ball away. Houston moves it over to the far side. Ball taken here at center circle by the Eagles. A ball sent long forwarded, backed by Houston. Shabani gives it back to Wakwa. Wakwa sends it forward. There's a chase for it down the left wing. And coming away with it's the Eagles. Nice pressure early from Houston, causing some early mistakes here. Now here's a chance here for Houston as the ball drifts over to the far touch. Drops it off in the middle. Nice pass, slotted pass through, and a shot, and off the goal and wide. So early opportunity for Houston Revision. Initially looked like that shot went off the goalpost there. There'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Match just underway. It's early into the 3rd minute. It's Houston Revision hosting the TKP Eagles here. UPSL Premier League Soccer in the Texas South Division. We thank you for joining us this evening. Now thrown eventually going to be taken away by Houston. Shabani tried to get around the keeper and stop, but Wakwa's there to shoot it in, and goal from distance. Wakwa picks up the rebound and scores. So early 1-0 lead here for Houston. Here in the 4th minute. Take another look. Just chipped it right beautifully over the outstretched hand of the keeper. That's number 6, Wakwa, with the goal in the 4th minute. So early fireworks here in Houston. Free kick for the Eagles. They're going to send it long. And getting face flicked up in the air by the defense of Houston. And they'll work it over to the far side and bring it up. Now back on the near side. Now moving the box, trying to get around one man, puts it towards the goal. And cleared away and out. This will be a throw in here on the near side for the home team. They get it in quickly. Now Revision in control on the far side. Now back to center circle. Jelly has it, whips it over to Wakwa has it. He sends it on ahead to Shabani. Now pokes it towards the goal, and it goes out, hits the side of the goal for goal kick. Now the Eagles looking to break out of their side of the field here. Now they send it long on the far side. The Revision's going to get to it first. Now moving up the far side. Nice slotted pass through. Now up to midfield. Oh, Revision in transition. Now they hold up and bring it back and reset. Here's Walkwell, the goal scorer, sends it ahead, looking for, and we get a foul. So they whistle the Eagles here on the foul, so it'll be a free kick for the Revision, but at some distance. And so they direct it into the far corner, but a little too far. A little too far ahead of the play, so a missed opportunity there for the Revision. Will be a goal kick for the Eagles. Finding themselves in an early hole here, 1-0. Now the Eagles have it on the far side, around midfield. And again, Houston not making things easy for them with pressure, but Eagles manage to get it across, but finally lose it. Revision trying to bring the other way. Nice turn. Now they bring it over the near side. That's Kamangeli. Drops it off. Now it comes back to Livingstone. His long pass is going to be taken away by the Eagles. The Eagles trying to see if they can muster counter here. They have yet to have a shot on goal. Now Houston in possession. Shabani on the near side. Looking for a Sisi. He goes out. It'll be a throw in here for the Eagles. Throw down the line. And Wakwa having to fight off two men. Nice first touch there. And we get a foul. Actually, we're going to stop his play here. Looks like we got a injured Eagle along the near touchline, but he's up, hobbling a bit, but looks like he'll be okay. So we're going to have a drop ball, looks like. And Kamangeli will go ahead and put it in play for his team. Now Houston will swing it over to the far side. Long pass down that right wing. And flicking ahead to himself, trying to get by. One man does, has another man there, puts a shot towards the goal and going to go wide, and it's going to go out of play on the near side. It's another good chance here for the Revision. In command early here in this matchup. Already with a 1-0 lead, threatening to make more there. So goal kick for the Eagles. So far not able to break through the stonewall defense that Houston's played so far tonight. And once more, Houston turns away any threat, but now ball coming back in. It's going to go out on the near touch. This will be a throw for Houston deep in their defensive third. Ball volleyed up in the air. It's going to be taken by Houston. Houston at midfield. And that's a C with it, number 19. And a bit of an errant pass there from Houston. Now here comes the Eagles. Down the middle. Moves around one man. Has two men on him now. Pass off right outside the 18. Now moving inside the 18. Trying to move it over to his left foot and stolen nicely by Houston. Good defense there. And we got a foul. We got a Houston revision player going down. And some good sportsmanship. The Eagle player goes over there, check on him. Take another look here at that nice defensive play. And I think that was number 6, the goal scorer, Wakwa, on that. And you see the foul there as well. So back to live action. So we're going to throw here on the near touchline for Houston. As Wakwa jogs over to do the honors here. And throw in there. Looks like maybe there might have been a whistle there. So we're going to get free kick for revision. So chipped in the box right to the keeper, and he couldn't handle the rebound, but he goes out and grabs it. We'll take another look at Diaz there. It is right there. Should have handled that, but he was able to scramble and get the rebound. No further damage done there. But so far in the early going, it has been all Houston revision. As so far, the Eagles have not been able to muster any kind of offense. And once more, Houston on the ball. A nice move to his right and pass. And they'll pass in the middle right outside the 18. Is going to take a left-footed shot. It's going to be blocked. And the Eagles trying to clear now. Trying to get past midfield, but once more, Houston's there. Now the Eagles come away. Now through ball attempt, but once more the defense is going to get there first. They're going to drift into the near corner here. But the Eagles pick up a loose ball. So they send it towards the goals. Going to go out of play here for a goal kick. So the Eagles able to get down into the defensive third of Houston, but not able to get a quality shot off. That was a pass that went by Shabani there. It's going to be picked up by the Eagles, and they'll bring it back here and reset. Into the 17th minute, 1-0 is our score. There's that goal coming in the 4th minute. And the Eagles, they work over the far side. Long pass attempt. Intercepted by Houston. Houston at center circle over to Shabani. He loses it. Now here comes the Eagles. Moving in. He's surrounded by a sea of white jerseys. Nice move around. Now into the 18. Gets a right-footed shot off. And just over the goal. Taking another look here. He had to drag it in himself and just shot it right over the top bar. So nice try there for the Eagles. Really their first threat here of the half. And just missing. We'll say that play can get the Eagles going. Now Houston with the clear. Ball's going to go out for a throw in here on the far side for the Eagles. Now right outside the 18. And down on the turf, but play on. There's a shot attempt that's blocked. And Houston's going to come away with it. Past midfield. There's a big pass and coming out of the goal and able to grab it. Nice play by Diaz there. He saw the two men coming and made the decisive move to go out there and grab that ball. So good decision by the goalkeeper for the Eagles. And we're going to get a throw in here for Houston. Drop it back to Livingston. He switches over to the far side, having to chase it down. Was Houston. It was a give and go heel pass, was intercepted by the Eagles. Here come the Eagles pushing towards the goal. And Houston's going to come away with it. Now cleared up ahead. And now the revision past midfield on this left side. This is where they've been dangerous. And drop it back to Shabani. And foul's called, foul given. A little too aggressive there for Houston. But across the 21st minute. Here in this Texas South matchup here in the UPSL Premier League. The largest developmental league in the nation is the UPSL. Around 320 teams in the Premier Division. Nationwide. So Revision's going to sit up here for a free kick. And that's the goal scorer, Shindi Wakwa. Right-footed boot. Let's see what he does with it. He's going to send it to the back post, but he's headed forward by the Eagles. But once more, Houston picks up the loose ball. Now over to Wakwa. He's got some space. He's going to chip it into the box once more. And there's a right-footed shot and a goal. Nice play by the Revision. And they make it 2-0 now in the 22nd minute. Beautiful setup here by Wakwa. You'll see the nice pass. And played off the chest. Great first touch there. And they dish it over. Didn't catch that number there, but beautiful play there by Houston. And they go up 2-0. So we'll see how the Eagles respond. They down 2 now. And here's Shabani with a steal. Trying to move in towards the box. He's inside the 18. Pass in the front and, just blasted high by Kamengele. I know he'd like to have that one back. I mean, that ball had no chance at all right from first touch there. So it has been all the revision here in this matchup so far. Eagles have not yet been able to solve the revision attack, and only really been only able to muster one scoring opportunity for themselves here so far in the first half. Now they're at midfield. It's response time for the Eagles. Nice kip up there. Houston player was breaking free. If he didn't get that ball, he would have had a straight shot towards the goal. So nice play by the Eagles defense there. Now once more turnover here for the Eagles. Now down the far side and coming away with it. Now moving into the 18, is going to pass in the middle. There's a shot, and the Diaz was there. Good position by Diaz to stop that one. As we take another look. Once more, it's the revision showing to be the faster team getting to those loose balls first. And they see nice pass. And you see Winner SC taking that shot. But Diaz was right there to stop it. Now back to live action on the near side. Fight for the ball. It goes past the near touch, and the AR says it's going to be the revision's ball here. They'll throw in. Big throw by the revision. And goes out of play once more. And revision will throw it in again here, just further up the line. There's Wakwa. Shabani gets it right back. They'll move it over to midfield. Nice pass, but a little bit of heavy touch here. Turns it over to the Eagles. And once more, Houston not giving them any breathing room. And they take the ball away once more. There's to Kamengele. Over to Wakwa. Wakwa sends it on. The passes off the mark. Eagles had it briefly, but taken once more by Houston. Now ball flicked up, heading towards the far corner. Sent ahead by the Eagles. Ball's going to be picked up once more by Houston. Houston now back at midfield. Now passing their way down. And ball's going to be taken away by the visitors. And the Eagles just cannot clear their side of the field here as Houston takes it away once more. It's very much looking like the better team here this evening. Still a lot of soccer to play, though. Now the Eagles trying to move down. Long pass attempt ahead of the play a little bit. It's going to be picked up by Houston, and they'll come streaming down the near side and hold up. That's Kaminga. Play it off his chest. And Serrato sending it over to Livingstone. Now down that far side, a little too far. Going to be picked up by the Eagles. And cleared by Diaz, was misplayed a little bit. Now here's a chance for Houston. Trying to move in and saved by Diaz. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, almost a costly mistake there by the Eagles goalkeeper. Taking another look here as he just hit it off the side of his foot here. Yeah, with two Houston players right there, just a dangerous play in. Back to live action. Another chance here for Revision. They're just pouring on here, folks. And we're taking another look at this play. This was shot by Shabani over on the far side. So goal kick for Eagles. So Eagles goalkeeper Diaz under a bit of duress here. See, night has fallen here in Houston. As we're in the 29th minute with the Houston Revision enjoying a 2-0 lead here. And so far imposing their will on the visitors. Long pass attempt, heading towards the far corner. And picking up there is Houston. Along the far touch. Now sent to the middle. Shabani there. Misses it, but... Oh, shot attempt by Serrato. Tried to chip it in and hit the top bar and went over the goal. So nice attempt there by Serrato. Taking another look as Shabani just whiffed on the ball, but Serrato was there to kick it up to a self volley and just hit that top bar in the corner, just missing. So close to being 3-0. So the Eagles survive a couple chances here from Revision in the last couple minutes. As they're trying to pass away into center field, but once more taken away by Houston. Now long ball attempt goes a little too far, a little too long, and out for an Eagles throw. So about 15 now left to play in the first half. And if you're the Eagles, you want to see if they can stop this onslaught from the Revision and maybe find a goal here before the end of the half and feel much better with themselves if they can do that and going to the locker room only down by 1. Next goal is going to be real crucial. Goal by the Eagles will certainly get them back in the match and maybe change the momentum for them. But if they concede a third goal here, be very, very tough uphill battle for them to climb out of. But Houston sent over the far side, a little bit of a heavy touch, and it's going to be blasted out and cleared away by the Eagles defense. And looks like we're going to get a throw in here for Houston. Shabani with it, number 13. And we get a foul. A little too aggressive on that throw in was Houston, so the Eagles will take over. Still trying to find some production here on offense. They've really been limited to only just one shot here so far. Now here come the Eagles moving down far side. Tries to get around the man. From his left foot pass to the middle. And cleared up and out by Houston. But the Eagles pick up the loose ball, this time on the left side, and moving into the center and trying to get around his man and down. Eagles player down, no whistle. But they play on there. Here's a chance for the Eagles, and a shot, and it's high over the bar. Best chance of the match so far for the Eagles. Take another look. As a clearing attempt was picked up by the Eagles and pass in, and I think Houston went an offside, but nonetheless, Eagles finding some offense here, but unfortunately for them, the ball was not on frame. This will be goal kick for Houston with their 2-0 lead intact. As we cross into the 34th minute now. Now past midfield and tried to turn, but losing it, and it goes out on the far touch. It's going to be thrown here at midfield for the Eagles, and they look to get it in play quickly and push it forward. Now a slotted pass attempt was picked off, but another foul is called. So they'll move it to the spot of the foul. All right, so here's a chance for the Eagles now. It's from distance, but we'll see what they elect to do. So shot over the wall towards the goal and snatched out of the air by Plancarte. And quickly, Houston moving up the field now. On that far side, now drifting in the middle. Looks to pass over left side, looking for Shabani. He's going to have to track it down. Now he sends it forward. And Diaz goes out and grabs it. Now the Eagles bringing it up past midfield. And trying to move it over to the far side. It's going to be intercepted by Houston. And stepping over the ball is Houston. And it's giving a chance here for the Eagles. So they move it now into the 18. And nice sliding tackle there to take away any shot opportunity there. Nice play by the Revision. Take another look. As the Eagles player does wind up on the pitch, but result of play will be a corner. And surprisingly, this is the first corner of the match, and it's going to go to the Eagles. They'll be on the far side. Be a right-footed swing, so it'll be an outside-in swing here. And short to the far post, headed up and out for a goal kick for Houston. So Plancarte gets the ball. Going to send this one long, and it looks. Big boot at midfield. Hits the pitch. It's going to be taken by Houston. He's going to drop it off to Wakwa. Wakwa. Oh, nice pass in the middle, and slipping down was the Houston player. He was set up beautifully, but could not keep his footing. And the Eagles are going to come away with it. Now pass along the far side. Heading into the far corner. Sending towards the middle. And Blancarte is going to scramble out there and pick up that ball. Boots it away. 50-50 ball. It's going to be taken by the Eagles. Eagles at midfield. Now they'll drift back over the near side and try that. And pass attempt was intercepted. Now here comes Houston. The Eagles kind of playing off the ball a bit, not really giving any pressure. Now here comes some. They'll move the ball around. Our left side pass, tried to save it, was number 14. Success is his name. And I apologize, folks, those jersey numbers for the Eagles, very small and hard to pick out. And fighting for the ball, players go down, and a little too aggressive was number 20, and he's going to get a yellow. And as Ordonez picks up the yellow here. In the 40th minute. Now they're having a little discussion over what transpired. So Dornios picks up what I believe is the first yellow of the match. And now this, Houston has a free kick. The Eagles will come away with it. Because now late in the first half here. We're in the 41st minute. 2-0 is our score here in this Texas South matchup in the UPSL Premier League. And throw-in for the Eagles is going to be taken away by Houston. So Houston struck early, scoring in the 4th minute on a beautiful goal by number 6 there at the bottom of your screen, Wakwa, and then scoring again in the 22nd minute. Now here comes Houston looking for more. Nice move around, and Diaz coming out of the goal and blocks that. Good play by Diaz. Now the Eagles at midfield, looking to see if they can get one here before the end of the half. Now Houston midfield pass in. Now they'll try the near side, and I'm giving some pressure here from the Eagles, but and trying to now, nice play by the Eagles. They're going to come with it. Send it forward. Here's a chance for the Eagles coming down. Moving in the 18. He's got a man in the middle. Tries to pass it over to him, and it's cleared away nicely. I believe that was Sorato coming back to clear that one away. And here we look at the action play before. Nice save by there by Diaz. And so now we're going to have another corner here for the Eagles, this time on the near side. So we'll see what the Eagles do with this set piece. Be right for this way is low. And it goes right to Houston defender. So a waste of a corner kick there. But the Eagles get it back. Let's see what they can do here. And there's a shot from distance way high and out. Just too much on that and got under too much. They're going to say that that went off the Houston defender there. So this corner, they just put it in play. Now it goes towards the back post, and the head to try to go towards the goal. And the ball is out now. The Eagles winning a call here. And once more, we'll go over to the far side now for another corner. So just kind of an interesting stat. It's been Houston Revision pretty much leading in all offensive categories except for one, corner kicks. Here's number 4, and it's towards the goal, and what a save. Oh, and finally a goal. The Eagles finally are able to cash in on one of these corners. My, oh my, now they cut the lead 2-1. Just what the doctor ordered for the Eagles as we're about to go into the first half. We'll take another look here. As you see, it's head towards the goal, and it was a kick save by one of the defenders there, but able to pick up the rebound. It looks like Eamon Juhari, number 4. So the Eagles showing a little persistence here. Finally pays off, and they get on the board here 2-1 late in the first half. It's what an amazing sequence there. As a defender for Houston is able to save a for sure goal. But unfortunately for Houston, the Eagles were there to pick up the rebound, and this time they found the back of the net. And now here they come looking for more. So perhaps we're seeing a momentum switch here as the Eagles are showing a little more new life here. As by our clock here, looks like we should be in stoppage time. Not sure how much we'll have. There hasn't been any real long delay, so I don't anticipate much longer here, but we'll see. We'll keep it. They fight for it along the near touch. And big challenge there. Knocking the Eagles player off his feet there. And he's down. Take another look. I think that was number 6, Walkbook, coming in there with a big shoulder block and taking his man down. And we see Plancarte having a little discussion with the referee, perhaps discussing what transpired on that corner kick that led to the goal. So interesting turn of events. After dominating the whole half, the Revision conceded a goal here late. And they've let the Eagles back in this match now. And now with a free kick near just a few yards off the near touch here. And now there's a shot and towards goal, headed up, and it's going to go over the goal for goal kick. So the Eagles finding their offense here a bit late. And looks like that is the last kick of the match here. So we've reached halftime here, folks. We got 45 in the books. And our score at halftime, it's the Houston Revision 2 and the Eagles 1. Take a look at some halftime highlights here. As we see, Walker gets things underway very early here in the 4th minute, just chipped that ball nicely over the outstretched goalkeeper's hands. Take a 1-0 lead, and there's a shot that just went over the top bar, which was the only shot for the Eagles for quite some time. And then perfect passing here, sequence here, led to goal number 2 here in the 44th or 22nd minute rather for the Revision. And there you see Sorato with a chance there just off the top bar, and nice save there by Plancarte. And as I said, it was largely Revision. And then finally late in the match, you see great initial stop by the defenseman, but they could not pick up a second one. And the Eagles get on the board finally late in the half, and 2-1 is our score here as we go into the halftime. So we're going to step away here, folks. We'll bring you the second half coming up soon here in about 10-15 minutes. So don't go away. You're watching UPSL Premier League Soccer presented to you by Veteran Media Sports. We'll be back.
Martin, in connection with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
Is that guy Fran? He gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Malcolm on the right side. The shot and the goal!
And welcome back, soccer fans. It is match day here in the UPSL Premier League, Texas South Division, live from Houston, Texas. My name is John Reno. This presentation brought to you by Veteran Media Sports. It's the second half of our Texas South Division matchup here. Houston Revolution enjoying a 2-1 lead over the TKP Eagles. It was an interesting first half. The Houston was pretty much dominated that first half and led in every category that you want to lead in, except for one, corners. Surprisingly, the Eagles 4 corners to none for Houston, and it was that last corner that the Eagles had late in the half that put them on the board to cut that lead to 2-1. As now will be anyone's half here as we get underway here in the last 45. And it's Houston in the white jerseys. We'll be going from left to right here in the second half. And the visiting Eagles in the orange will be going from right to left here. And it looks like Fade, number 2, may have caught something around the eye area here. But throw-in is on the near side, and it goes right off the Eagles. We'll once more throw it in, this time further down the line. So as a Rouge, you had dominated that first half with possession and as I said, just about everything else in every other category. And the Eagles really not able to find their offense until very late in the first half. And now, just like that, after getting no corners in the first half here right away, Houston picks up their first corner here in the second half. They'll be on the near side. That's set in going towards the back post, and Diaz looked like he might have gotten a hand on it, but it's going to be cleared away hard by the Eagles. And so we'll move it over to the other side here. For a corner on the far side now. I think Coach Mercado for Houston had to like what he's seen in the first half. Just maybe clean up their play there on the corner that they can see the goal on, where they had a man just all by himself there. He was able to pick up that ball and put it in the back of the net. But other than that, Houston, the Revisions played a wonderful match so far. And the Eagles, to their credit, came off the mat and pulled within 1. And let's see if they can build upon the momentum that they were able to get going here late in that first half. So the Eagles on that far side. And we get a foul. Foul on Houston. This will be a free kick for the Eagles. So big boot towards the goal, try to head forward and try to volley out of the air, and cleared away by the defense nicely. Take another look. And not even just cleared away, it was wide of the goal by the Eagles. Big goal kick. And ball headed forward by the Eagles, but taken away by Houston on the far side. They've worked that left side to great results. And there's a shot here, right-footed boot and off the mark. So Houston with an early scoring opportunity here in the second half. So he moved it over to his right foot to get that shot off. So goal kick for the Eagles. As we're in the 50th minute already here in this match. Big switch over the far side for the Eagles. Bit of a heavy touch. Going to have to come get it. And we get a foul here. Got clipped. Eagles player got clipped on the heel there. So Eagles will take over here right at center circle. They moved it over to Johara. He's moving it down. It's up in the air a bit. And it's finally going to be taken by Houston. Houston player on the pitch, but no foul. Now they move it on the far side, or near side rather, excuse me. That's Ordonez. Pass in the middle. Now heading into the far corner. Now sent into the box. Headed forward by the Eagles. Onafade is there. A nice move by the Houston player. Still on the balls, Houston. Now pass in the middle, but no one there is going to be taken by the Eagles. They're charging forward here on a counterattack. And nice slotted pass here, and a hard slide. Hard challenge there by Houston. Take another look here. Yeah, that's a good call there. Someone's going to have to retrieve that ball here. There's going to be an opportunity here for the Eagles. A little far out, but we've seen goals scored from this distance before. We'll see what the Eagles can do with this one. As Houston sets up a four-man wall here, looks like. And this will be a right-footed swing here. And over the wall, and looked like it hit the goalpost there, or the side of the goal. Nice try there by Eagles. Good attempt. It looked like it may have curled and hit the back post of the goal. And it looks like that's what happened. Is a goal kick here. So close for the Eagles of tying this up. And now the Eagles on the attack here, but the ball's cleared away by Houston on that far side. Now across midfield, hindered a little bit, and they had to retreat. So maybe perhaps the Eagles electing to pressure a little bit more here early in the second half, which is something they did not do much of at all in the first half. Revision pretty much had their way for most of the first half. And the ball's going to go out on that far side. So we had some substitutions here at the half. We had Luis Aguilar in for Houston, and the player out was Andrew Livingston. So Luis Aguilar, number 7, is in now for Houston. And also Husseini Bawi is in, and out is Kamangla, number 16 for Houston. And number 12, Bawali is in for the revision. So Eagles will throw in. And now we're waiting as we have an Eagles player down. So they'll check on him. So again, if you're just joining us, you're watching UPSL Premier League Soccer, the Texas South Division this evening. Presentation brought to you by Vetter Media Sports. And it's the 2-0-0 Houston Revision hosting the TKP Eagles at 0-2. And it looks like we might have a cramp situation here as they're working on the leg. So it's the Eagles seemingly starting to find their sea legs, if you will, a little bit here. As they were largely outplayed by the revision that first half, but scoring a late goal. And that seems to have emboldened them. They're off to a much better start here in the second half. And now we're having a trainer. The referee's calling for a trainer now for this young man. It's the center ref Vicente asking for a trainer. We'll see if he'll even be able to continue or not. But now we have the trainer come out. So I have a bit of a delay. You see some of the spectators on the sideline have a nice looking German Shepherd out there enjoying his evening and playing. Now we're ready to get underway. And players up, and looks like he's okay. Little ginger, but he walked off okay. So he'll have to go out momentarily. His play finally back underway here. And it's Houston coming away with it. At center circle now. They chip it in, and ball's going to go through to Diaz. Diaz comes out and scoops it up. Houston was right there. So the best opportunity of the evening, or of the second half rather, for Houston. That's Shabani, number 13, on his man, and ball is way out of play, so it'll be a throw in for Houston. Now Houston on the attack. Tipped ahead nicely in the top of the box and shot on wide of the goal. Take another look at this play. And just pushed it to wide on the left side here. Now back to live action. Eagles send it forward, but too far. It's going to be thrown for revision. Leonifade, number 2, going to send this down the line. Big throw off the chest and poked out by the Eagles. So it'll be thrown once more for the revision. Ball sent down the line and headed out So another throw in here as we move further down the line. Looks like he stepped over there, but play on. Diaz, goalkeeper for the Eagles, have to come out and claim that. And low kick, and it's going to be picked up by Houston. Not sure he meant to do that. It's another shaky play he's had with a bit of a miss kick there. And now Houston on that far side. Working their way in the middle. That's Aguilar with it. He's going to take a shot from distance, and it's going to go right to Diaz. Good position by Diaz. So he gets a better kick this time. Yeah, a much better kick this time. But short again at center circle. No one there for the Eagles. It's going to be taken by Houston. And we get a foul. A little too aggressive there. Push down, so... And looks like he is Eagles player staying down on that one. And it looks like he's back up. So boot up midfield. Aguilar has it. Dishes it off. Now it's past midfield. On that far side. But Houston really comfortable working on that left side. And now chipped ahead by the Eagles now. Oh, nice poke away there by Houston. And now Houston will go ahead and retreat. And that's Blancarte sending it forward. But his kick is intercepted by the Eagles. And they'll send it down to Blancarte again here, and they'll reset. Pressure by the Eagles. And the ball's going to go out of play on the far side. This will be the throw in here for the Eagles. Because we're in the 63rd minute. 2-1 is still our score. All the scoring done in the first half. And ball once more goes out on the far touch to be thrown here for the Eagles. Ball thrown into traffic, and coming away with it is Houston. Big ball forward, bouncing past midfields, cleaned up here by the Eagles, and they're going to send it back to Diaz. Diaz has a man coming down on him, moves it over, and another man, a dangerous play here. He loses control of the ball now. Finally gets it over to teammate here, and we get a call here, a whistle. So a foul there committed by Houston. But again, dangerous play. It looks like we're having another substitution now. Number 15 going in for the Eagles. Number 15, that's Olamide Oliawi. And once again, I apologize. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that name correctly, but he is substituting in for the Eagles. And ball down that left wing is poked away by the Revisions. Will be a throw in here on the near touch line for the Eagles, as we're in the 65th minute now. Ball in the box, headed up in the air. And Houston trying to clear. Picking up the loose ball, though, is the Eagles. They send it back in. Headed forward. Now off the chest of an Eagles player. Shot from distance way high and out of play. goal kick for Houston Revision. So the play in the second half certainly a lot more even than it was in the first half. So the Eagles made some adjustments here. And have, since they scored that goal late in the first half, been playing much better. Because frankly, for a while there in that first half, it looked like it might be perhaps a blowout. But the Eagles have bounced back nicely. But Houston still has the lead. They have the ball now on that far side, on that left side. Ball sent ahead right out the edge of the 18, trying to work around one man. He does, and just takes a shot. Oh, my goodness. What a goal. 3-1 now. As we take another look. Just a nice turn, move that ball over to his right foot and blast that screamer for a 3-1 lead here in the 66th minute. So the Eagles now, response time, they find themselves down by 2 again. And now here it comes. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that. Revision pleading their case here, but referee with the whistle. And the Eagles were fortunate that was called as well, because that would have ended up being another great opportunity for Houston. Ball goes past the near touch. Will be a throw in here for Houston, and that's Ordonez. Going to drop it off for teammate on Afade. We'll throw it in now. Ball down the line. That by a C. Now ball trickles in the box. Diaz is going to come out and scoop it up. Now another low kick goes right to, and we get a whistle here. We'll see what happens here. All right, so we'll take another look. Well, so what happens is, well, the result here is Houston's going to have a free kick. I think maybe perhaps what was called here. Unless there was some sort of illegal touch by the keeper. It's kind of hard to see where he was in relation to the box, as the lines aren't that visible. But what we have here is going to be a free kick. And it looks like it's going to have to be right outside of the 18. Right in front, you see the Eagles line up everyone for this kick here. And into the goal. Wow. So the Revision extend their lead to 4-1 now in the 70th minute. And we'll take another look at this one. Again, we'll see the play before that led up to this. And now the kick, they rush forward, and it was deflected off of Eagles player and into the goal. So tough luck for the Eagles. And now they find themselves down 4-1 after seemingly finding their way here and playing much better for a good bit of the second half. Now I can see 2 goals here, 4 minutes apart. And now here comes Houston looking for more. And I'll just pass. It's just off and it's going to go out. Wow. So Houston up 4-1 now. Have a commanding lead here as we're past the 70th minute now. So this might be too steep of a hill, too deep of a hole for the Eagles to climb out of now. Down 3. And now so we're having another substitution coming in. It's Bagno coming in, number 7. And that's Santa Maria, number 6. His day is done. Now here comes the Eagles. There's a shot and diving stop for Blancarte. And we haven't really had to call his name much this evening. Kind of tells the story of how this match has gone. Nice steal of midfield by Houston. And a foul will tug from behind. Right there at center circle. And we have another substitution coming in for Houston. That's Avila, Christian Avila coming in. And Bonafade's day is done. Number 2 out. So Coach Mercado getting some other players in some minutes here as maybe feels that he's built a nice lead here and can maybe get some other players some work in. As we are into the 73rd minute now. A big cross in front of the goal is going to go out on the other side for a throw for the Eagles. Eagles trying to come away here, try to get some offense going again. They've been kind of maybe a little shell-shocked here with those 2 quick goals they conceded. And now there's a scramble down, and both players wind up on the turf. And looks like the Eagles player got the worst of that, but they're both up. And the ball's going to go out. Nice defense there by Houston. Goal kick here for the revision. That's Blancarte with it now. He's looks like he'll go ahead and send this long. Big boot at midfield. And Houston picking up the loose ball, but the pass was taken away by the Eagles. The Eagles. That's Aguilar with it. For Houston over onto the left side again, that far side that's been working so well for them, setting up the plays. Now they move it on the near side. That's Ordonez with it. Drops it back to Avila. Ordonez back to Avila. And there's push from behind. A nice tackle there. Then they say the ball is out, so it'll be a throw in here for the Eagles. It's a nice shoulder block here by the Eagles. flicked up in the air, taken by Ordonez. As 2 men near the vicinity, now passes it off. And back, they'll move it around now, the revision. And that's Sorato with it. To Aguilar. Aguilar trying to move around 2 men. Passes it off over the near side. Now trying to give and go. And Diaz there gets a hand on it, and it's going to go out past the end line. And not sure. Not able to see who made the call on. Looks like we're going to set up for a corner. So that was off Diaz here. So this will be corner number 3, the third of the half here for the revision on the near side. You see some more revision players warming up there on the sideline. UPSL, they afforded 7 substitutions. And they've used at least 3 so far. So we'll see how many more changes they may make as the match moves along here. We're in the 77th minute now. Aguilar with it. To Villa. He sends it forward, but Eagles player was right there, but it's going to be taken away by Houston. Now chip forward and booted up once more. And looking for a flag was the Eagles, but ball still in play. And Diaz finally comes out and grabs it, wheels it on. And ball at center circle, headed forward by Houston. So we are definitely lining up some more substitutions here for Houston. Denison Lino, number 3 in. And out was number 4, John Camagula, number 4. Brian Garcia, number 18, in for Wakwe, who's scored the first goal of the match. And you see replay of Villa going down. He's hurt and looks like he's in a bit of pain here. And another substitution, Michael Romeo, number 15, in for Ordonez, number 20. So Coach Mercado emptying his bench here. As we get late here in the second half. And we see all those young men coming in now. As we see Garcia waiting for Wakwa to come off. And fine match there for Wakwa. So play back underway. And now the Eagles, here's a chance. Shot is blocked at the point of origin. And Houston needing a clear, finally get it out. On that near side. That's Romero with it. Drops it back. To Villa. 17th minute. 4-1 is our score. You're watching UPSL Premier League Soccer. Texas South style. Texas South Division. And you're watching on the UPSL YouTube channel presented by Vetter Media Sports. And we have an Eagles player go down, and right away they're calling for a trainer. So a little game summary for you was, take another look here. It looks like the ball just hit him in the face. So you know that's gotta hurt. And just hope he's okay. Looks like the way he's shaking his hand, looks like there may be some blood there. So let's hope he's gonna be all right. But it was Houston striking first and early with 2 first-half goals in the 4th and 22nd minute. And here's a chance here now for the Eagles inside, right outside the 18. Tries to get around one man's move over to the right foot, passing in the middle. And a shot and a diving stop by Blancarte. Nice save there, Blancarte. Hadn't been called on to do a whole lot this evening, but he was ready for that one. Take another look. Nice hard shot and nice stop by Blancarte. So there was that kind of play that we didn't see much of from the Eagles in the first half at all until late, when they finally got one on the board late in the first half off of a corner to cut the lead 2-1. And it was the Eagles playing much better to start the second half. It was close for a good while until finally the Revision blew it open, scoring 2 goals 4 minutes apart in the 66th and 70th minute. And that's where we stand right now. 4-1 is our score. And now Houston on that far side, ball a little too long and out of play. It'll be a throw in here for the Eagles on the far touch. So the throw is going to be picked up by Houston. Aguilar at midfield. Works his way, weaving around, trying to weave around some men now. Still on the ball. And fouled. Now on that left side is Houston, now moving into the middle. It's a bunch up there, pinched off by Houston. There's a shot and another goal. Number 5 for the Revision. And they're just pulling away now. Take another look here. And it was number 12 with a sure-footed left strike right in that right corner there by Yusini Bawili here in the 84th minute. And certainly putting an exclamation mark on this match. And there's a push. And they'll call a foul. So as Christian Avila taking the foul on that. So it's definitely all over but the shouting now, folks, with a 5-1 lead, as it's now getting very late here in the second half. I'm sure Coach Mercado's got to be very pleased with the performance his club has put on this evening. Playing a near, I have to say, a near perfect match here this evening. As they threaten once more, and there's number 6. If it counts, looks to be. I didn't see a flag. So, and what looked like it might be a blowout here early in the first half, now certainly is a blowout. As we take another look here, nice flick ahead to himself and just moved the foot nicely over to his left foot. Was number 19, Assis. And now it's 6-1. And you have to feel for the Eagles here. They hung tough here for a while, but Revision just proving too much for them this evening here. Now ball drifting into the far corner here for the Eagles. Nice move to get around one defender, dragging forward and losing control. It's going to be dispossessed, but the ball is going to go off of Revision, so it'll be a corner here for the Eagles. Their first corner of the half. They had 4 corners in the first half to Revision's none. It's a surprising statistic from that first half there. Right-footed boot here for the Eagles. It's low and headed forward by the Revision. And poked ahead. Now here comes Revision wanting more, giving chase now and taking a shot, and Diaz able to get his hands on it. If he didn't, that ball would be number 7, but Diaz able to get his hands on it and then turn back around and pick up the loose ball there. So good play by Diaz, who's been under duress all evening from this Revision attack. As we're about to cross into the 89th minute, it'll be interesting to see how much stoppage time the center ref will allow, with the lead being what it is. So we did have a few more delays here in the second half than we did in the first. I imagine he won't give us too much stoppage, but we'll see. Now the Revision on the ball, working their way in, and shot's going to go off of the Eagles, and it'll be a corner number 4 now for Revision on the far side. Just an overall strong effort from the Revision tonight, as they blew the doors wide open here in the second half with 4 second half goals. And now dancing along that far side, drawing 2 defenders, trying to split. He does split the defense. Passing in the middle. And shot from distance, and there's number 7. Oh my goodness. They're just pouring it on now. And that's Bob Wheely again, number 12. Getting his brace here. Oh my. The Revision putting on a clinic here in the second half. Take another look. Just relentless is the Revision. And he puts that ball, Senni just puts that ball right underneath the top bar. And I think I saw the referee putting some yellow back in his pocket. That could have been for perhaps excessive celebration as he removed his jersey. And I think that's it. Yes. So no stoppage at all, really. The referee calls it here at 7-1, and I can't find fault with that decision. But that is your final, folks. The Houston Revision, with 5 goals here in the second half, run away with this one over the TKP Eagles. 7-1 is your final. And what a display of soccer the Revision did in this second half. And here are some match highlights for you, and we have a whole lot of them for you, folks. As you see, they got things underway early here in the 4th minute. Beautiful, well-placed shot there to take an early 1-0 lead. And there you see some nice passing, and that's goal number 2 in the first half. And it was 2-0 for the longest of time until late in the first half. We're off the 4th corner. Eagles finally get some offense going and showed some signs there of hope at 2-1 as they go into the locker room. And then in the second half, it was just all the Revision. And there you see a screamer there. And then here you see the play here, perhaps a misplay by the keeper that led to this and deflected it off of the wall and in the net. And it's just the Revision off the races here. As we see once more, there's a shot there by number 12. And the route is on, folks. And not to be outdone, we see Owina Asi, number 19, score here. And then right at the end of the 90 here, goal number 7, and it's celebration time. What a match here for the Revision. Congratulations to them. They win big here tonight, and that will wrap it up for us here, folks. And we thank you for joining us. You've been watching UPSL Premier League Soccer, the Texas South Division. Once again, my name is John Reno, and thank you to Veteran Media Sports for bringing you all this presentation tonight. It's the Houston Revision. Once again, our final score, Houston Revision 7 and the TKP Eagles 1. We thank you for joining us. We will see you all next time on the pitch. Have a great night, folks.